Breaking news in the trial of former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort. After this mystery recess today that lasted for more than 5 hours, court is now back in session. On the stand, one of the most intriguing witnesses in this case here, a former banker, an employee of a bank whose CEO was recommended by Manafort for a position inside the Trump administration. So let's go first to Joe Johns, who's outside that federal courthouse in Alexandria, for a bit more. Tell me about this individual on the stand.
Brooke, that witness is Dennis Rako. He is from Federal Savings Bank. He's been given immunity from prosecution. He is testifying about Stephen Koch, who is the CEO of his bank. He testified that Paul Manafort came to the bank asking for a couple loans. The bank was working on them. A meeting was arranged between Rako, Koch, Manafort, and others. And the very next day, at least one of those loans was approved. One of those loans was for $5.7 million. And what is also very interesting about this is it was a time when Mr. Manafort was the campaign chairman or the campaign manager of the Trump campaign. And it was pretty clear that this man wanted, in other words, the CEO wanted to do something with the Trump organization, and he expressed that. It wasn't clear whether he was talking about the Trump organization in New York, the business, at least from the testimony I heard while I was there, or whether he was talking about the Trump campaign. Nonetheless, it's also clear that this individual, Stephen Koch, did get recommended for a job inside the administration, we know from other sources, but that was down the road, sometime after Manafort had left the campaign. So I think the bottom line on that part of the testimony, quite frankly, is that Mr. Manafort was working for the campaign and also getting a loan, and somebody picked up that he needed to ask Mr. Manafort about working for Trump.